Looking for, you start with the vertical crosshair. You start at the top, work your way down. The first one you come to, that is your true zero. That's the crosshair that you're looking for. Okay.
That's your 100 right there.
That's what this one's zeroed at. Now, as you see the little hash marks as it goes down, everything in this scope is mil.
Okay.
So it makes it real easy. There's no more MOA to mil, back and forth crazy shit. It's all mil to mil. Now, what makes this reticle so badass is if you know what you're shooting, you know your ranges, you know your holds, you'll never touch your dials on this scope, ever. Everything is holdovers. Everything is holdovers. You see those dots as you go down? You see how they're real close together, and the further you get down the reticle, the more and more spread out they got? Those are wind dots, and they are already built into the reticle for your range. So it anticipates the wind change. You know, obviously a 2 mile an hour wind at 200 yards is not the same as a 2 mile an hour wind at 1,000 yards. So with your holdovers, you can go, like, just for example, let's say a 500 yard target, you're looking at probably around a 4.7 mil holdover, where you just raise it up till you get to 4.7 mils, and that's your 500 yard crosshair now. And then you've got the dots. Instead of, you know, we always see, like, talk about these long gunners and snipers and shit, and they always talk about 90% of long range marksmanship is your wind call. It's always your wind call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, you can spend $10,000 on a gun, but if you can't call wind, it doesn't do you a damn bit of good. That scope, those wind dots make it so much easier, because it's used to, the way you used to have to do it, I'd have this little kick-ass quarterback sleeve like Tom Brady would have, and I'd have all my shit written on there, and I'd be flipping up and back and trying to figure, okay, target's 800 yards, it's this many mils per wind mile per hour, and I've got about a 8 mile per hour wind, to do the math, figure it out, and all this shit. Man, target's moved on. You know what I mean? I'm lucky if the target's still there at that point. So those wind dots looks between 6 to 10 mile an hour. Well, each one of those wind dots is 2 mile an hour. Fuck it, put it on the fourth wind dot, send it. Or they're 4 miles an hour, so put it on the second wind dot, send it. You know, that's all you gotta do. 2 dots over, send it. You don't have to do the math. Scope, the reticle does the math.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so
I
big
need
difference. A lot of your old school guys, they still want to dial, but and that's what we'll do a little bit today. You should be on target on the 100 yard. Then we go to the 200 yard, we'll go with about a 0.4 mil hold, 0.5, and then when we get to the farthest one, you should be on about a 1.3 mil hold. But I'll teach you those holds, so that way when we get out there, if we get an opportunity